And that one's too strong off the back, but Leap tips it out to Thacker. Thacker goes up strong, and he's fouled by number 33. Darion Bryant with the foul. That's team foul number 2 on Portsmouth. Thacker's first shot is off the front of the rim, but bounces in. 5:31 to go on the clock. Dragons lead 5-3. Thacker's second shot.
Good.
Is good. Portsmouth swings the ball around. Sanderlin back out to Bryant. Bryant's a lefty, launches a 3. It's off the back of the iron, but Duncan pulls down the rebound. Pass it back inside to Bryant, and he backs it out to the right corner. That shot is put up by Sanderlin, and it's finally cleared out of there by Leap. Leap to Porter. Porter got his head down. He going strong. Kicks it out to Thacker for a 3. And that's off the back of the iron, but Thacker goes and gets it, puts it up and in. And the Dragons take an 8-3 lead. The timeout. Gene Collins wants to talk it over.
I tell you, Coach Speed really needs to talk to his kids about boxing out. Portsmouth really doing a good job of attacking the offensive glass. They've gotten at least 2 attempts every possession so far this game.
Well, that's what happened on this end just now. Thacker missed that, but he followed his shot.
Yep.
Picked it up in the paint, put it back up and in. And that gets a quick timeout by Portsmouth. They're first.
You know, we had heard earlier that, you know, the kids that were injured, they were guards in them, and Portsmouth was hurting for some guard play. I'd kind of like to see Fairland maybe pressure the ball a little bit more and kind of test their ball handling here, see what they got.
They did a lot of pressing last year, Coach. And, of course, they had everyone back and had a lot of experience out there. I don't know how deep this Fairland team is this year. But
before Steeler came back, I know Chase was starting. I feel they're pretty comfortable playing him. I know Zion plays a lot. He's a bit of an enforcer, a rebounder. Bryson Hunt plays quite a bit. Brody's been playing here and there. So Coach Speed, I think he feels comfortable playing a couple kids off the bench, but I think they're all maybe a little situational too.
Right. Sanderlin brings the ball down. Swings it over to Bryant. Bryant back out top to Spence. Spence down low to Sanderlin. Sanderlin working on Leap in the paint. He loses control, but he gets it back out to Bryant. Bryant takes a dribble to his right, shoots it, and it's short. I'm glad that happened. Not that I feel good about the kids shooting the air ball, but there's a new terminology. It's called the oxygen ball.
Took the air out of the gym?
There's a three-pointer by Ethan Taylor that's short off the rim, cleared out of there by Portsmouth. Sanderlin, he fakes, but they called steps.
I tell you, Coach Collins must really like that matchup. They're really trying to get the ball to Sanderlin with Steeler Leap on him. I feel like Steeler's done a great job on him.
Well, I'm telling you, both those boys are put together, so I don't think one's going to give an inch. Leap takes it on the right wing, swings it to Taylor in the right corner, back out top to Porter. Porter takes it down, drives and lays it up and in, off the glass with the right hand. The Dragons take a 10-3 lead, 3:36 on a running clock. There's a long three-pointer, and it's cleared out by Davis. Davis cross court to Porter. Porter tries to sneak one into Thacker, but it's knocked away. Sanderlin brings it down the floor. He's working on Leap, takes a step through, and they've called a foul on Steeler Leap.
It's going to be his second.
And looks like Coach Speed is going to put Zion Martin in for him after the first free throw.
I think when Zion comes in the game, I think you lose a little bit of ball handling, but I think you gain a little bit of rebounding with him. He's a bit of an enforcer. He's a stocky kid. He's a strong kid.
Also checking in for the Dragons, number 20, Chase Allen. He replaces Taylor in the lineup. Second shot's up and off the back of the rim, but rebounded in there by number 2. And that is Devon Lattimore. Sanderlin with the rebound, puts it up and in off the glass. Dragons quickly down the floor. Porter being guarded by, we got a foul on Devon Lattimore. Blocking foul as Porter was trying to go to the basket. Dragons will take it out underneath their own basket. Inbounds to Davis. Porter curls around to pick. Back out to Allen. Back to Porter. Porter in the left corner to J.D. Thacker. Up and in. Nice soft touch there by J.D. Thacker. And the Dragons take a 12-6 lead. 2:30 to go in the quarter. Ball batted away. Sanderlin puts it up off the glass. He misses it. And he touches the last one to touch it. Goes out of bounds to the Dragons. Checking in for the Dragons is Ethan Taylor for J.D. Thacker. Chase Allen brings the ball across the timeline. Left wing to Davis. Out top to Porter. Porter, long three-pointer. Nothing but net. The Dragons take a 15-6 lead, their biggest lead of the half. Bryant.
Yeah, they're really liking this Sanderlin matchup here. They're really trying to get him the ball in the post.
Bryant received a bounce pass from Sanderlin, and he got fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots. That's the Dragons' second team foul.
Foul's on Ethan Taylor. That's his first.
Bryant's first shot is up and off the back of the rim. Darion Bryant, 6'2" senior. That shot's off the rim, and pulling down the rebound is Porter to Allen. Allen back to Porter. He lets another one fly. It's off the left side of the rim. Rebounded in there by number 34. That's DeAndre Berry. Checked in for Portsmouth. Spence with the rebound. And left-hander Lattimore puts it up. It's off the rim and pulled down by Porter. Porter to Martin. Martin to Taylor, back out top to Will Davis. He hands to Porter. Porter finds Ethan Taylor in the right corner, and he drains a 3, and the Dragons up 18-6. Under a minute left in the first quarter. Ball inside, and they've got a charge.
Offensive foul there on Sanderlin. Zion stepping in, taking it.
It's team foul number 4 on the Trojans.
45 seconds left here, Coach. See if they try to get one shot this quarter, get the last one.
Dragons working the ball around. Allen's going to let one fly. It's off the front of the rim. Outside to Lattimore. He takes it up and in, off the glass. That's a much-needed basket by the Trojans. Trojans down 10, 17-15 to go in the first quarter. Porter's going to let one fly again, and it's good. And that's going to end the first quarter. Dragons.
The old saying, hand down, man down, is so true with AP. If you close out on him and you don't have your hand up, he's going to shoot the ball.
How true. I don't he reminds me a lot of Clayton.
Yep.
Clayton felt like he was open as soon as he crossed that timeline. And
well, here at the end of the first, Dragons got 21 and the visiting Trojans have 8. But I'll tell you, Coach, I know the Dragons are up 13 right now, but it doesn't necessarily feel like that. I think Portsmouth has got a lot of shots and a lot of offensive rebounds. They've just not been able to put the ball in the hole.
Exactly.
But I definitely think the tempo favors us. I think it favors the Dragons. I think getting up and down the floor really favors us. Going to start the second quarter here. Again, Dragons up 13, 21-8 going into the second quarter. Looks like we're going to stick with AP, Allen, Zion, Thacker, and Ethan Taylor. For Portsmouth, Duncan, Carr, Sandler, Latimer, and who am I missing? Spence.
Number 32.
32.
I don't see a 32.
I don't see it. Oh, yeah, Latimer is 32.
Oh, yeah. Porter takes it in. It's off the glass, rebounded by Lattimore. That rebound was by Carr, who
it's going to be
got it to Lattimore.
It's going to be on 4. It's going to be on J.D. Thacker on the floor. Portsmouth ball under the basket. J.D.'s first.
Carr brings it in. Back out top to Duncan. Back to Lattimore. Lattimore calls out the set. Now he's going one-on-one against Martin. Back out top, Carr. Carr to Sanderlin. Sanderlin working one-on-one. Takes it up. It's off the glass. It's no good. And it's touched last by Donovan Carr to be the Dragon basketball.
Yeah, they tried to put Zion there on an island. They tried to ISO him. They double screen across the way and just let Latimer try to beat him off the dribble. And Zion did a pretty good job.
Dragons swinging around the left side. That shot was up by Taylor. And Zion Martin over the back.
His first.
Team foul number 5 on the Dragons.
I think it might have been more on the reach. Like he kind of had the ball and Zion kind of reached in there. Kind of one of those fouls you as a coach.
Got your hand caught in a cookie jar.
Yeah, 84 feet away. You're like, why are you doing that?
Yeah. Outside 3. That was by Donovan Carr. Rebounded in there, Thacker, and he's fouled by number 2, Devin Lattimore. And that's team foul number 5 on the Trojans.
Setting up here for maybe a long second quarter. Both teams with 5. Both teams have 2 to give before we start shooting.
Allen to Will Davis. He goes one-on-one. Can't get it to go. Now Allen puts it up. It's off the back of the rim. Rebounded in there by Donovan Carr. Back to on Bryant. Takes it strong. He misses the layup. Gets it back. Puts it up. Misses it again. J.D. Thacker out with the rebound. So hard to Davis. To Allen, who spins and tries to save it. But Sanderlin comes up with it. Over to Duncan. cross court to Lattimore. Lattimore going one-on-one against Martin. Puts it up and it's off the rim. Martin comes out of there with it.
Coach Speed won a foul there.
Martin's going to try a three, and that's oxygen ball.
Yeah, last possession there, Coach Speed wanted a foul, and Coach Collins wanted to travel. Well, different perspectives on the same play, I guess.
Checking back in for the Dragons. Steeler, Leap, and Aiden Porter. 5:17 to go on a running clock. Sanderlin, he's going to pull a three. It's off the front of the rim. Bryant gets it. And his shot attempt is blocked. Sanderlin pulls it down, puts it back up, but he's fouled from behind by number 3.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Coach. We have a scoreless second quarter right now. 2 minutes, no scoring. No, 3 minutes, no scoring.
That's Steeler Leaps they called that foul on.
That'd be Steeler's third, wouldn't it?
I think that's what I heard the PA announcer, Brian Ward, just say. His third, and he's checking out. And checking back in for the Dragons, number 2, Ethan Taylor. Steeler Leap picks up his third foul. Sanderlin at the line. He puts the second one up and in. 21-9 Dragons. Porter brings it across the timeline. Calls out the set. Right wing to Davis. Davis back out top. Swings it around to Martin through Taylor. A little back door by Davis. Takes it up. It's off the glass. Pulled out of there by Sanderlin. Sanderlin. Pretty good ball handling there, Coach. Sanderlin puts up another one. It's off the front. Will Davis pulls it down. Gets it over to Porter. Porter up. 3-pointers off. And J.D. Thacker pulls down the rebound, puts up a shot, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Both teams with 6 fouls now. Both teams 1 foul to give before we enter the bonus.
We will be shooting the rest of the way out on any fouls. J.D. Thacker at the line, puts the first one up, and it's in. 22-9, Dragons.
Called shooter over the line there, Coach. Didn't count the foul shot.
Checking in for the Dragons, number 12. I believe that's Zach Tooley. He checks in for Zion Martin. Thacker puts up the second one, and it's good. And the lead is out to 14 for the Dragons, 23-19.
Number 34 there.
DeAndre Berry. He lets one fly. Remember that kid from last year? He came in late and just he knocked down 3 or 4 threes.
Cuts the lead to 10.
Davis. Taylor inside to J.D. Thacker. He back out Davis. Fakes, goes baseline. He's cut off there by Lattimore. Taylor in the corner, back out to Zach Tooley. Shot is up by Aiden Porter, and it's off the front of the rim and rebounded in there. And Gaken going the distance. There's Lattimore, who's short. Now he got it back, missed that one. Porter comes out with it. Well, had 2 good looks right there. Davis, the lob pass from Porter, lays it up and in. And the Dragons' lead is 24-12. On the left corner, wing out top to Bryant.
Tooley runs the ball down. Travels.
Yeah, he rolled over with it.
Yep.
That's the right call.
Tell you, Coach, both teams' defense, they're not giving up easy shots. The difference is Fairland's made a couple outside shots, and Portsmouth hasn't. That's kind of the difference in the game right now.
I believe you're absolutely correct, Coach. Both teams getting good shots. Barry fakes a three. Sit over to Bryant. Bryant in the corner to Lattimore. Lattimore back out top with it. Hands off the Carr. Carr to Bryant. Bryant dribbles right. There's the floater in by Lattimore. Devin Lattimore, 24-14. Porter on the left wing, inside to Thacker. Thacker lets it go from the foul line. It's too strong. And Barry with the rebound. Over to Lattimore. Lattimore back out to Carr. Carr to Barry. Barry, Lattimore, left-hander gets it down inside and reaching around from behind. Zach Tooley, he's going to get the foul called, and the Trojans are going to go to the line and shoot a bonus. DeAndre Barry, 5'9" sophomore, at the line. Another lefty. It's up, bounces around, and falls through. And the Trojans have cut the lead to single digits, 24-15.
Number 23, Cooper Maxey checked in the game for the Trojans.
That's the 6'7" boy that transferred in from Wheelersburg.
Let's see here. Chase Allen checked back in for Tooley, and Zion checked back in for Will.
That shot is up and good, and the lead is now 8, 24-16. 1:38 on a running clock. Allen to Porter, Porter to Martin. Martin to Taylor, across to Allen. Three-pointer is too strong, off the glass, off the back of the iron, and it's cleaned up there by Donovan Carr. He tried to get it inside to the big boy, and it's a little far out of his reach. Allen brings the ball down across the timeline. He's calling out the set. Dribbles to the left wing. Back out top to Taylor, to Martin, to Porter. Porter down inside to Thacker. Thacker dribbles back out to the right corner. Over to Allen, down the lane, kicks it out to Martin. Martin to Thacker. Thacker back out to Porter. Dragons looking for a good shot here. 43 seconds to go. And they got a foul on number 22, Donovan Carr.
Going to send Aiden Porter to the line.
And that's going to be a bonus for Aiden Porter. Both teams with 17 fouls now. 40 seconds to go in the half. Porter eyes the first one. It's up and good.
Number 14,
Duncan.
Tyler Duncan checks back in the game for number 22, Donovan Carr.
He eyes the basket. Next shot is up. Off the front of the rim, hits the backboard, and drops in. Dragons back to a 10-point lead, 26-16. 35 seconds to go. Barry steps back for a three and drains it. The Dragons lead is cut to 7. And Chase Allen takes it to distance, lays it up and in, and he's fouled on the play. Chase Allen at the line. Puts it up and in, and the Dragons lead is back to 10. 19.7 to go in the half.
Number 22, Donovan Carr's checking back in the game for number 2, Devin Latimer.
Right. Carr brings it up across the line, goes down the lane, drops it off.
Good play.
To Cooper Maxey, and he lays it up and in. 6 seconds. Porter. And he loses it. And Maxey got it, and that shot is not going to count. And the Dragons go into the locker room with an 8-point lead. 29-21. Oh, they've got a foul call. Called a foul. And Porter's going to be at the line. No time on the clock. He'll get a 1-and-1.
Did you see what happened there, Coach? Because they had the ball at the buzzer and they shot.
I don't know. It must have happened behind the ball, Coach, because I didn't see it.
Yeah, number 23, Cooper Maxey, he had the ball.
Right.
But just short of half court, didn't get the shot off. I don't know what happened there. Well, that'll extend Fairland's lead to at halftime to 10, 31-21. Coach, what are your thoughts here on the first half?
A lot of missed shots by both teams. Good shots. I feel like it's a pretty close game, to tell you the truth.
I feel like it feels closer than a 10-point game right now.
Right. I agree with you.
I think
a lot of easy attempts around the basket for both teams.
Well, I think both teams are really contesting shots around the rim. I mean, a couple like that baseline drive JD had, that was well contested. He had to adjust in the air and make a great shot. I really think so far right now the difference is Fairland strung together a couple outside shots there early to give them that lead, and that's been the difference in the game. But, the Berry kid's come in. He's hit 2 threes, hit that step back there. He's really brought some life back to their offense.
I agree. Both teams really battling on the boards, too.
Yep.
A lot of offensive rebounds for each team. Give them second chance opportunities. And like you said, it feels like it's a lot closer than a 10-point game. But a 10-point game in this day and age is not a blowout by any means.
Oh, no.
A couple baskets and
you're right back in it.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I'll be honest, you could be down with 3 or 4 minutes on the clock. You're still in the game. So, especially at the tempo they're playing. I mean, they're getting up and down the floor. Portsmouth, sometimes the kid bringing the ball down the floor, he's the one shooting the ball. They're not really running much offense at all.
Right.
Maybe 1 or 2 passes. I do think Fairland's had some success on curls, screen away, curl in the lane. They've gotten the ball in there a couple times. I'd like to see that a little bit more of that action.
J.D. Thacker has done a good job in the paint for the Dragons, but like you say, they just made a couple more shots than the Trojans, and this game is not a runaway by any means. Okay, we're going to step out for a few minutes to take a break. Dragons 31, Trojans 21, and we'll be back in a few. Okay, we're back here at Carl York Center, Fairland High School, and the Dragons holding a 10-point lead, 31-21 here at halftime. First, I'd like to apologize to our listeners. We did not know that the feed wasn't on until like middle of first quarter. But
it's really a shame, Coach, because that's probably some of the best broadcasting I've ever done in my life. That first half of the quarter, I was really on fire.
You had it going on, brother. Also, I didn't get my shout out to Dave. Dave didn't hear the shout out. Dave Carroll, he texted me halftime, said show didn't really begin until about halfway through the first quarter. So we're missing my broadcast partner, Dave Carroll. He's been homesick, quarantined, but he's doing better. He's had an infusion, and he'll be back. I think our next scheduled broadcast is, according to athletic director Jeff Gorby, will be the Huntington High basketball game here at Fairland. Okay, the Dragons are going to come out with Steeler Leap, Will Davis, J.D. Thacker, Aiden Porter, and Ethan Taylor, the same five that started. Dragons have one in foul trouble. Steeler Leap has three. He's going to have to be careful. It'll be the Trojans' ball, inbounded from Sanderlin to Carr. Carr back over to Duncan. Duncan dribbles back out to Bryant. Bryant in the corner. Down inside to Sanderlin. Back out top. It looks like they're running a little more. Sanderlin goes one-on-one, and his shot is short and pulled out there by J.D. Thacker. Taylor takes it down, puts up a floater that's off the back of the rim, and Sanderlin pulls it down, brings it down the court. Back out to Carr.
Good
and
defense
that is
by
picked
Steeler.
off by Steeler Leap, who takes it strong, and it's blocked by Bryant. And they have called the foul on Steeler Leap.
That's his fourth.
And that's going to bring Chase Allen off the bench, and Leap is going to have to go to the bench with his fourth foul early here in the third quarter.
I know Steeler is arguing with that call. He doesn't feel like he fouled him. But again, the fact of the matter is you're 75 feet away from the rim.
And you have three fouls.
Yeah, you
don't do stuff like that. You got to play a little smarter.
We've been trying to, on the girls team, we've been trying to preach that to Tommy.
Sanderlin inside. Dribbles around to his right and lays it up and off the glass, and the Dragons' lead is cut to 8. Taylor back out to Allen. Allen puts up the soft jumper, and it goes. The Dragons back out in front by 10, 33-23, 6:35 to go on a running clock. And that inside to Bryant. Bryant lays it up, bounces around, and falls through. Porter with it. To the left wing to Allen. Allen back out to J.D. Thacker. He dribbles into the paint, puts up a soft one. It's off the back of the rim. Pulled out there by number 22, Donovan Carr. Duncan with the three-pointer.
Out of bounds.
Oh, called him out of bounds.
That'd have cut the lead to 5, Coach.
Wow. Taylor inbounds to Allen. Chase Allen brings it across the timeline. Porter on the left wing, dribbles into the paint, drops it off to Thacker, and he lays it up and in.
Really good finish by J.D. Thacker there.
Carr brings it across the line, back out to Sanderlin, to Bryant. Bryant, jumper from the foul line is good. Both teams seem to be heating up a little better this half, Coach.
Yep, scoring seems to be a lot more efficient this half.
Allen puts up a three. It's off the back of the iron. But Taylor went and got it, put it up, and it's off the iron. Pulled out there by
number 14,
number 3,
Duncan.
Daywin Spence. Spence back out. Duncan drains the three this time. And that lead is indeed cut to 5. And the Dragons coach Nathan Speed calls a timeout.
Calls a 30-second timeout. It's like we talked about at the end of the half, Coach. 10-point lead in today's game's nothing. So here we are, just 3 or 4 minutes into the third quarter. Lead's already back down to 5. Portsmouth feels like they're making a run. Coach Speed has to call a timeout.
They've got the momentum going right now.
I think Coach Speed right now is telling his players just to be patient on offense and get good quality shots and find a closeout on them shooters right now.
Right. It'll be the Dragons basketball. Taking it out on the far sideline is Aiden Porter. He gets it into Chase Allen. Allen brings it across the line. Back to Porter. Looks like you're slowing it down a little bit, Coach. I'm taking your advice, be a little more patient. Porter puts up a jumper from the foul line that goes down. It's 37 to 30. 4:50 to go. Duncan looking for another three, but it's closed out by Will Davis. Inside to Sanderlin. Sanderlin working on Taylor. Gets back out to Bryant. Bryant, it's off the rim. Rebounded in there by Sanderlin. And it's knocked out there by...
Oh, good pass.
Yes. Oh, what a great transition basket there by the Dragons. Taylor rejected. Sanderlin, which started the fast break to Porter, dropped it off to Davis, and he lays it up and in, and the Dragons lead extends it back to 9, 39-30.
That's great court awareness there by Allen. He gets it, he tips that ball away, gets it, doesn't even take a dribble, straight ahead. That's just great court awareness. You like to see that on a young point guard.
That was a great block down there too by Taylor.
Yeah, it was.
You could tell Sanderlin wanted to get that shot off, and he was going to get it off no matter what, and Taylor said, no, you're not.
I was, don't know if you noticed, Coach Speed decided to put a little pressure on them here, test their ball handling a little bit, going to that 2-1-2 pressure he likes to run. See if he stays with it here. Nobody's going to fall back out of it.
Sanderlin going to inbound the ball for the Trojans. He gets it into Lattimore. Excuse me, that's Carr. Donovan Carr. Carr to Bryant. Bryant back out top. Day one Spence, and Carr's picked by Davis. Davis takes it up and loses it, but it's last tip by the Trojans, and the Dragons will inbound underneath their own basket. 3:58 to go in the third quarter. Porter to Davis. Davis back out to Allen. Allen left wing to Thacker. Thacker back to Allen. Allen across the court to Porter. Looks like Porter's going to launch a long one. And Sanderlin comes down with it. Passes up court to Duncan. He takes another three. And that ball is rebounded by Carr and put back in off the miss. That's 39-32. Allen. And Ethan Taylor drains a three from the right side. Dragons applying some pressure. Gets it down to Bryant. Left. Thacker pulls the rebound down off the miss from Duncan. Taylor tries another. This one is off the rim. Swatted out there by Carr to Bryant. He takes it strong, and he's fouled by Taylor.
I think that's going to be his second, Coach. Yeah, his second.
2 team fouls on the Dragons here in the third quarter. Bryant goes to the line for a pair. The first one is up and good. 42-33. 2:50 to go in the third quarter. Bryant's second one is up, and it's good. Dragons lead down to 8. Allen brings it up, across the line to Taylor at the top of the key. Back to Allen. Allen on the curl from Davis, puts it up, it's short. And Sanderlin comes out there with it. Barry, who's checked in.
Good pass there by number 22, Carr.
Off the miss. Carr got the rebound. And that's Ethan Taylor draining another 3. And Trojans can't handle the pressure. Porter up and in. Off the steal.
I tell you, it's 2 big momentum killers that Taylor's had. He's hit 2 big threes when Portsmouth went on runs.
Bryant takes it hard baseline, puts it up and in. Off his own miss. Porter up to Thacker. Thacker takes it strong, and he's fouled by number 3, Daywin Spence. And going to the line to shoot 2, J.D. Thacker. Dragons lead 47-38. Thacker's first shot is off the front of the rim. Checking in for the Dragons, number 3, Zion Martin for Will Davis. Thacker's second shot is up and good. Dragons lead by 10, 48-38. Bryant dribbles across, pulls up, shoots, scores. Bryant. We got an offensive foul on J.D. Thacker. Lowered his shoulder. And it'll be Trojan basketball. Sanderlin inbounds to Carr. Carr brings it up. Top of the key, over to Barry. Barry to Sanderlin, who lets a 3 go. It's off the front of the rim, and Thacker pulls down the rebound.
Really good box out by Porter there.
Thacker back out top to Porter. Porter goes right. Looks for his shot. Couldn't get it off. Thacker's going to let it. Taylor, Ethan Taylor's on fire, Coach.
Every time Portsmouth's made a run this quarter, Taylor's hit a big 3.
That's 3 of them in this quarter. Bryant with the ball at the top of the key. He's working on Porter. Dribbles to his right, lets it go, and drains it. 51-42, 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Allen to Martin. Martin back out to Porter. Porter cross court. And the Dragons are going to hold it for the final shot of the quarter. Down to 10, 9. Allen, they leave him open again, and he drains another one. Ethan Taylor at the buzzer with his 4th 3 of the quarter extends the Dragon lead 54-42.
I tell you, Coach, if you liked offense, that was a fun quarter to watch. Dragons scored 23. Portsmouth scored 21 in that quarter.
Wow. That was a fun quarter to watch. Both teams are really heating up from the field. And the Dragons, Ethan Taylor, says, don't leave me open.
He's got 17 right now, and 12 of them in that quarter. 12 of them from threes in that quarter.
Wow. I can't see who's got what. I can see the bottom 3. Porter's got 16, but Taylor's got 17. And I don't know how many Thacker's got.
Thacker's got 10.
10.
Porter's got 16.
Yep.
Allen's got 5. Taylor's got 17. On Portsmouth's side, number 14, Duncan has 6. Number 33, Bryant has 14. Number 22, Carr has 2. Number 21, Sanderlin has 6. Going to be Portsmouth's ball coming out. No, it's going to be Dragons' ball coming out.
Portsmouth had the ball at halftime.
Yeah, they didn't switch there. They just switched it right now.
Yeah, there wasn't any jump balls, so should be the Dragons' ball here. Start the fourth and final quarter. That was a very exciting third quarter action. Both teams putting up points. Porter brings it into Allen. Allen brings it across the line, back to Porter. Over in the corner to Thacker. Back out to Porter, cross court to Allen. Allen to Thacker, lets a 3 go. It's off the back. Zion Martin with the rebound. And they call travel on him. So it'll be the Trojans' ball.
Coach Speed didn't like that call.
Portsmouth brings it up. Number 2, Lattimore, across the line. He's looking for Bryant. Bryant pulls up again, and it rims out. And Taylor pulls down the rebound for the Dragons. Over to Porter. Porter out top to Allen. Allen to Thacker. Porter's got it at the top of the key. He's working, drives, takes the Euro step and knocks it in off the glass.
Really tough shot.
Bryant down into the paint and off. Nice soft shot there by Darion Bryant, a 6'2 senior. Taylor with it on the right wing. Dribbles to the top, now down the lane. Lays it up and in. Nice right-handed finger roll off the glass. Duncan inside. Back out to Bryant. He lets a 3 go and he drains it. 58-47. Dragons. Thacker on the right wing. Gets it to Taylor in the right corner. He dribbles out to Allen to Porter. Porter's going to let one fly. It's off the front of the rim. He goes and gets his own. Oh, great pass. Found Thacker wide open underneath the basket and laid it off to him for the Dragons. 60-47 lead. Bryant from way downtown. It's short. And Thacker pulls down another rebound. Chase Allen says, let me have a shot at it. Sanderlin from Bryant lays it up and in.
Really good play by Bryant there. Spin move, beats man off the dribble, dumps off backside. Really good play.
That's a great spin dribble right there, wasn't it?
Portsmouth with timeout here. Fairland with an 11-point lead in the fourth quarter here. Again, 11-point lead, that's nothing. It's a couple shots, you're back in the game. But the thing is, you got to get some stops. Neither team's really been able to stop the other team this half. It's just been back and forth, back and forth.
Yep. Up and down. Bryant now has 19 for Portsmouth. He's really come alive this second half.
I bet most of his 19's his second half, too.
Right. I would agree.
He's matching Taylor with a game high of 19. Taylor and Bryant both have the game high at 19 right now. It's going to come down to Portsmouth can get a couple stops. They got to string a couple stops together to cut into this lead.
Yeah, they can't be trading baskets all the rest of the game. 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the ball game. Dragons with an 11-point lead, 60-49.
Portsmouth looks like they're going to show a little pressure. Maybe not. Nope, just matching up.
Dragons inbound. Porter walks it up. He gives it to Davis on the right wing. Davis back out top to Martin. Martin to Porter. Porter to Taylor. Taylor at the top to J.D. Thacker. Gets it back. And, oh, beautiful pass. Oh, how'd he miss that? Porter says, that's all right, I'll clean it up. And he gets the rebound and lays it up and in. Lattimore with the ball out top. He hands off to Bryant. Bryant back to Lattimore. Lattimore down the lane, lays it up, and it's off the rim.
Really good
Porter
take.
pulls it down. Oh, and it's knocked out of there. 3 or 4 chances there by Taylor. And he's finally fouled by number 3, Daywin Spence. His second foul, team foul number 2 on the Trojans. At the line shooting 2 shots, Ethan Taylor. First one is up, bounces in and out. Checking in for the Dragons is Steeler Leap, and checking in for Portsmouth, Cooper Maxey, a 6'7" senior. Second shot is off the rim, and Maxey pulls the board down over to Sanderlin. Sanderlin being picked up there by Leap. Bryant back out to Lattimore. Lattimore to Sanderlin. Sanderlin inside to Maxey. Bryant lets one fly from deep. And Maxey got the rebound, put it back up, but it's off the rim. Pulling the rebound down is Thacker. Taylor puts up a quick shot. Taylor's got it again, but it's knocked away. The Steeler Leap picks it up in the right corner. Back out to Porter. 3:55 on a running clock. Dragons up 13, 62-49. Davis takes it in, and he is fouled on the floor. Number 2, that's Lattimore, Devin Lattimore. That's his 4th foul. Thacker inbounds for the Dragons. He gets it out to the half-court line to Porter. Porter at the foul line, goes down, kicks out to Davis. And that one sailed out of bounds. It'll be the Trojan ball. Coach Gene Collins going to call timeout. Talk it over. It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
I expect Coach Collins to draw some kind of pressure defense up here. They got to start taking some chances now, getting down below 3 minutes left in the game. Down 13, they got to get some turnovers, try to turn it into some quick offense.
Yeah, you can't sit back and let them walk it up and take a lot of time off the clock. You're down 13 points. It's time to make something happen. I agree with you.
So it looks like Coach Collins sticking with the same 5 that was out there. 33, 21, 22, 3, and 14. Dragons have the same 5.
Sanderlin inbounds to Carr. Carr brings it up. He's picked up there by Will Davis. He tries to pick his pocket. Sanderlin working on Leap. Duncan. Back to Bryant. Bryant spins, puts it up. It's off the back of the rim. Coming out of there, J.D. Thacker. Found Porter all alone. He lays it up and in. And the Dragons have their biggest lead of the game, 15 points, 64-49. Carr to Sanderlin. Sanderlin's going to shoot a 3, and it's good.
I was wrong, Coach. No pressure. Looks like they're going to extend it in the half court here, trying to trap.
Yeah, yep. Oh,
Almost got it.
Porter to Davis. Davis down inside the leap, and he loses it. Not a particularly great pass.
Pass was way too late.
Porter up and in again. The lead is back to 14. 66-52, under 2.5 to go. Sanderlin, top of the key, picked up there by Leap. Long three by Duncan. It's off the rim, and Thacker pulls down another rebound to Porter. Porter back out top to Taylor. Taylor to Davis. Dragons in no hurry now. Taylor, he picked up by Duncan, and Duncan's going to foul him. And that's just their 4th team foul. They've got to go 3 more times, Coach, before they put the Dragons on the line.
Portsmouth's gone to this 1-3 trap and 1-3-1. Dragons need to try to keep it out of the corners. Try to keep it more in the middle of the floor. Number 34, Barry, the shooter, checks back into the game for Portsmouth.
Porter takes the inbound pass, cross court to Taylor, inside the Leap. Leap kicks it back out to Porter. He lets it fly. For the three-pointer by Aiden Porter. Porter has 28 points now, Coach. I think he's got a bunch of them this quarter.
Yep. Well, he had 16 at the 16 at the start of the quarter, so I think he's got 12 in this quarter right now.
He brings it up across the line. He goes down the lane, puts it up, and he's fouled. That's Duncan's 4th foul. And Aiden Porter's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Dragons up 69-52. This one's all but over.
Yeah, they're starting to pull away now.
Porter's shot is up and good.
Extends the lead to game high 18.
And Porter's shooting for his 30th point of the night. And there it is. Dragons up by 19 now. 71-52. Under 1.5 minutes to go. Sanderlin out top. Over to Bryant. Bryant to Carr.
Not a whole lot of urgency right now for Portsmouth.
No. Duncan's. And he stepped out of bounds as he caught that ball in the right wing. And the Dragons are going to empty the bench. Checking in for the Dragons. Number 42, Brody Buchanan. Number 22, Cole Lucas. 33 is Bryson Hunt. Number 11, Noah Markham.
Number 22, Cole Lucas.
Number 25, yeah, Ben Southern. Under 1 minute now. Pass is knocked out of bounds. Barry to inbound the ball for the Trojans. Gets it out to Bryant.
Off the elevator.
Bryant to Barry. He lets one fly, and it's off the rim. And knocked out of bounds by Portsmouth. Dragons will take over. Brody Buchanan brings it up across the line, gets in the corner to 25. That's Southern. Back out top. 42, Brody. And we got a traveling call on Southern. Sanderlin inbounds to Carr. Carr to Bryant. Bryant's going to let one fly, and it's short. Sanderlin, rebound basket is good. Eight seconds to go.
Out of bound off Portsmouth. Fairland will retain possession. And I think Brody's probably just going to dribble it out here.
That's going to do it. Dragons come away with a 17-point win, 71-54. So that extends their record to 5-1. And I think it's 3-1 in the OVC.
Yep.
And Portsmouth's going to drop to 2-4 overall and 0-3 in the OVC. Coach, I want to take time to thank you. You did a great job. I appreciate you sitting in for Dave.
Lots of fun.
And you did a fantastic job. Your basketball knowledge is right up there. And appreciate your insight into the game.
I tell you, it was a good game. It's fun to watch. I know the final score ended up being 17, but I don't think it felt like a 17-point ball game. I know we kind of pulled away there at the end, cut it to 6 there a couple times. You know, made it interesting. But there in the third quarter, every time they'd make a run, Ethan Taylor hit a 3.
Yes, Ethan Taylor really kept the Dragons out front, you know, and had a nice game. I think he ended up with 19. And Aiden Porter, game's leading scorer with 30. And not bad for the first broadcast of the year. I think our next scheduled broadcast is the Huntington High game here on the 23rd of December. So you'll want to be here for that.
We'd like to thank Doug here from Armstrong and Armstrong Cable for coming down here and doing this, and Neighborhood Channel. They do a great job.
Yes, they do.
You know, I've been able to watch way more Fairland athletics here lately. I had my son be 2 years ago in January, and if it wasn't for Armstrong and be able to watch his stuff on TV, I wouldn't be able to keep up with Fairland athletics like I have been. So
I know it. It's great, isn't
it?
Yeah,
it is.
Again, we want to remind our listeners to, if you haven't subscribed to IT Fairland, you get everything Fairland, and I'm talking everything. You want to watch a band concert, a graduation, or what have you, subscribe to the IT channel, and you'll get all you want. And it really helps Fairland.
Choir performance from Sunday was on there.
Exactly. We were able to do a couple of away games this year in football, and it was just fantastic. Okay, we're going to wrap it up. And, again, the final score, Dragons 71, Portsmouth Trojans 54, here at the Carl York Center at Fairland High School. I'm Jack Harris along with Coach Adam Alt and Doug Morse saying good night, everyone.